whether you agree with them or not, they're my honest opinion. Do I ever want to get rid of Sam? What the hell for? I love Sam in her variant. Do I actually like the 2022 model? The engine? Yeah, absolutely. The dangerous. The lighting mechanism at the front and layout. The crazy demonic gnat. Do I like that? Hell no. BMW, great engine, great everything. Changed the front of the 2023 model and bring it back to being the demonic owl, because that's what it's all about. The demonic owl is iconic. This part of Bodensee, it's just the same as every other area of Bavaria. After it's had the hell knocked out of it during World War II, then they did the rebuild. Everything looks the same. This reminds me of Regensburg, Manching, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Munich, Ingolstadt, blah 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 blah, Germany. And it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it would be nice to see some of what was the old beautiful history of Germany, and you don't see that very often. And we understand why, but it's such a shame, because some of the iconic areas that they had, admittedly there's still some there, but it's increasingly hard to find. But when you go into holiday destinations or any of the conurbations like that, unfortunately they are as they are now, modernized, scripted, and not particularly appealing on the eyes, but they're functional. Now, I'm not decrying Germany, because I absolutely love Germany and the Germans. I've spent 4 years living there, met some amazing people, got some amazing friends out of it, and some awesome memories. But I think Germany needs to start bringing back the beauty that was Germany. Some of the older buildings, I mean, there's an older building over there, and for that it's beautiful. When we go into Konstanz, I'll show you some of the older buildings around there, and some of them are stunning. Yes, there's a lot of Konstanz that's been updated and modernized, but there are some still amazing buildings, and there are some absolutely awesome pockets of old Bavarian beauty, and that is stunning. And because it's on the borders of Austria as well, you get an Austro-German influence, and that's beautiful too. I think what I'm trying to say is we've got to get away from the old boring prefab type buildings, and it's the same with motorcycles. The K1600 is iconic, che dude, and you've got to keep the demonic owl. Don't try making it look like everything else. I don't want my K1600 to look like a Honda. If I wanted to, I'd have bought a bloody Honda, and we know that ain't ever going to happen. If I wanted it to look like the Kawasaki, then I'd have bought a Kawasaki. And if I wanted a Ducati, I'd have bought a Ducati. What we need to do, guys, is go, it's a BMW, it's a K1600, it's iconic, it looks like a demonic owl, and that's because it's a demonic owl. And sorry, that's my rant over and finished. I just dislike what BMW have done to them. What is my favourite machine? And because there's cars coming, I can't get past this VW. But I can now. And then we let the demonic owl scream. Yeehaw! That's what a K1600 is about. Long distance touring, and then when you need to, she picks her skirt up and she sprints like Usain Bolt. Now you name a bike that can do that. And I listened to them talking about the Honda sofas and how they've got the Honda sofa with DTC, and it's all this amazing technology, and it's, oh god, it's, you know, it's clutchless, it's an automatic. Who the fudge wants an automatic motorcycle? What the hell would I want an automatic motorcycle for? I mean, seriously, guys? If you want an automatic motorcycle, you've got an electric bike. There's no gears shift on that. It's twist, point and go. And do I want one of those as well? Nuh-uh. I want to be able to scream along the Autobahn and enjoy my motorcycle, but more importantly, I want to hear it. And I don't know about you, but I always think that if I can hear it and they can hear it, I'm safer, because it means they ain't going to try and kill me. Do I let this Audi stay in front? Yeah, know the answer to that. Oh my God, it's a VW. And look at that, it's an Audi and a VW together. That's a Kia, so I'll just forgive it. Hold up behind the Volkswagen for a little while, and we're coming up. Oh, is that a traffic light? Is that a warning light? Okay. Guys, apologise if I've had a rant today, but I'm in a, I don't know, it's been a ranting day. You see what I mean? Roadworks all the time, and you look at this town we're coming up to, it looks the same as all the others. So it's not really different. But the roads are a different configuration and it's cool. I actually do like this area, and having a run around here is it's really good. The campsite I'm at is brilliant. So again, there is a link in the other video where I was doing the prep for it. If you have a destination and you can get out and you can get around, then come here. Now Stefan Collier, big shout out, because I know you're not far from here, you're in Switzerland, so there's no excuse for you not camping here. And if your second half doesn't like camping, it's difficult, then there are some good hotels. And it's all good fun around here. And for my American friends, if you don't get the chance to do this, I got to come over to America to come and pick up my better half. She's currently in Livermore in California. So when I'm over in the US, it won't be long. What I'll do is I'll post the link, we'll do a meetup, and we'll grab a barbecue and some beers. We'll do an overnighter. Camping on the wild side. Except in America you can't, so we're going to have to use either the state parks or a designated camping area. I mean, it's going to be a rant again, I can feel it. I understand the concept, why you'd want an automatic touring bike. And I'm going to be really mean, because it's on a Honda Sofa. You got to have something that will distinguish it, because to be honest, there's not much that will. Now, there are some people that like their sofas and there are some people that don't. I'm one of those that I'm ambivalent towards it. Oh, I forgot to put it in gear. Big clunk there because I forgot to use the clutch as well. But you just think, why do I want to turn my motorcycle, that's my pride and joy, into a scooter? Maybe it's the best thing for Hondas. But I think it's a shame, because the Honda Goldwing is iconic as well. As much as I tease TMF and other Goldwing riders about their sofas, they're actually very good bikes. Everyone goes, oh, it's a much more comfortable seat. I've tried it. I don't find it any more comfortable, any more uncomfortable than my K1600. But I just work on the principle, my ass is not that big, so I don't have to worry. If my ass gets any bigger, oh God, then I may need to worry. But at the moment, no. My ass is still tushy size, so I'm okay. I do need to work on getting my gutty size down, but that will happen over the summer. COVID has a lot to answer for, I tell you guys. Come on, I need some... Hey! I should have seriously stopped and changed the suspension settings, but hey, I'm cool. Now, as you saw with that VW then, he was coming around, not going straight over, so he decided, I don't need to indicate. Welcome to VW world. He was supposed to read their minds. Something tells me, I'm sorry, but I don't read, moron. tomorrow will be full fuel, and I'm going to have to find myself a Shell garage, because I do like my Shell fuel. Now I've noticed I've got carbon build up on my exhaust, and that's because I'm constantly riding hard. So what I'm going to have to do is get a fuel additive and clean up what's going on in there. Now this is the entrance to the campsite, and that's all you see, that little sign there. And then as we go down, you come into a residential area, and you think, where is it? Up goes the visor, and then you see, little camping sign, 2 kilometers. So we all go along this little road where the wonderful pear trees are, and you've got that wonderful view. Now that is stunning, isn't it? Lake Konstanz, and you've got the whole range all over. So Austria over, Switzerland to the left, France to the right, and then Germany where we are. And the campsite is way down in there, right by the water's edge. Now, why did I not get to the water's edge? And the answer is because I'm not stupid. Having a tent close to that water edge means I'm the furthest point away from the showers and the bathroom. So if you get caught short in the middle of the night, you got to sprint across the campsite to get to one of the toilet blocks where I can get out and stroll for a couple of minutes. In fact, it's not even a couple of minutes, it's about 60 seconds. So it's all good. Beautifully kept trees. I mean, look at this. And it's some nice little windy, windy roads down to the campsite. I mean, guys, you just can't beat this. It's fun. Now, I don't know whether you can see the campsite's over there, and I am the other side of the duck pond. And if you're interested, guys, by the time I get back, strangely, I'll have clocked up 5,000 miles, actually 5,500 miles, on these Road Pilot 6 GTs, and they just seem to be getting better and better and better. Now, the entrance to the field where I am is just here. We come round, turn into the field. And there's the tent. Awesome tent. And Sam gets to park right by the toilet block, where you can have shower and also have access to laundry, because it takes care of everything. So